Are you ready to answer the call and solve crime across millennia? If so, stick around. What's up, y'all? It's Danny and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to know about Chronicles of Crime Millennium, specifically the 1400 one. Spoiler alert, there's a doggo. I'm going to be telling you what it is, what makes it different than the regular Chronicles of Crime, and also what's the deal with the Millennium Series. And before I forget, here's your reminder to do that subscribe thing with the bell thing. And again, if you don't want to, that's fine. You can just shut off this video and go play some games. That would make me happy too. But if you're gonna stick around, yeah, subscribe, bell button, leave a like, comment, and all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So what is Chronicles of Crime, the Millennium Series? Well, it's going to be a standalone series where you span through the 1400s, the 1900s, and the 2400s, and it's going to be weaving a tale as you go through. The cool thing is that you don't need necessarily to play all 3. You can open up this box and play this game and you'll be completely fine. However, if you kind of follow the narrative between the 1400s, the 1900s, and the 2400s, then you'll be able to kind of see the whole story work together. That does mean, though, that you do not need the base game of Chronicles of Crime. This is not an expansion. This is just, again, a standalone game that gives a fresh take on the cool mechanics that came from the Chronicles of Crime series, but it is something that will give you a new setting, new things to play with, new things to explore, and I'll get into it without too many spoilers, but I do want y'all to get a feel of what makes it different and why it might be worth your time playing. If you've not played Chronicles of Crime before, here's a quick overview of how the game plays. Chronicles of Crime is a cooperative game, and it could be played solo as well, but it's more fun when you're playing with other people because in this game, it is an app-integrated game, meaning that you'll be utilizing your phone and you'll be visiting different scenes of the crime. And you're trying to figure out who killed who, what happened, what were the motives, and all that good stuff. The thing is that as a detective, you'll use your phone and you'll go into a scene and you'll be able to look around, and as you move, it uses kind of like a virtual reality sense and you'll be able to list things off. While you're listing things off, your team members are going through a deck of cards, so if you see blood on the wall or you see bottles or medicine, they're pulling these out and these will actually interact with the game through a QR system. So that's enough about the regular Chronicles of Crime. I'll leave a link below to the Board Game Geek if you want to do a little more research. But what I want to get into is the second question on what makes the Millennium Series different. Speaking specifically for Chronicles of Crime 1400, I want to talk about a few things that they throw in there that makes things a little more exciting and builds upon that gaming system. So out of the box in 1400, one major change is that you'll get these vision cards. These vision cards represent, of course, a vision and will give you a picture of what you can try to deduce and get answers from. So obviously these are kind of snapshots from your vision, so you don't know whether it's from the future or the past, but things in these visions and in these pictures could lead you to other clues. So you do have to keep them in mind while you're exploring. The next thing that makes things a little bit different is that you get new characters. So in the base game, you have like your scientist and the doctor and the hacker. So of course, we're in the 1400s, so you can't really use those guys. However, we do have new people and their family members. You have your uncle, who is a monk that specializes in written text. You have your sister, who's a bougie merchant and she knows all about different items. And then you also have your sneaky brother, who is the king's spy, meaning he does know a lot about different people around town. So as you're going around and collecting clues, you can ask your different family members, again, if you get maybe a random message somewhere written, you can ask your uncle about it, or if there's someone sketchy, you can always see what your brother says about them. The last cool different thing I want to talk about is that in the game, it comes with a dog card. Oh, a dog card. And this doggo is going to be your companion. So the doggo in this game is a tracking dog. So as you're finding things such as parchment and papers, your doggo might be able to read through. Your doggo might not be. Just kidding, your dog cannot read in this one, but They might be able to smell what's going on with this and maybe lead you to a specific location or a specific person, or it could just be paper. The last question I want to answer is, what's the deal with the Millennium Series? So as I said before, all of these 1400, 1900, and 2400 are all standalone games. Again, you don't need the base game. You do not need each of these in the Millennium Series to play either. However, as you're going through, again, there might be some Easter eggs and some underlying threads as you work through the Millennium. And just as 1400 introduced things like the Vision card and your companion pet doggo, 1900 and 2400 will also introduce some gameplay elements as well that are unique to their specific game. In Chronicles of Crime 1900, you will still have to collect clues and deduce some information, but also they're going to incorporate escape room-esque puzzles, such as deciphering encrypted messages at the crime scene or finding correct numbers to a combo lock that might lead you to more clues. In Chronicles of Crime 2400, in the distant future, you can use the latest technologies to help you solve crime. Instead of a dog on this one, you have a cyber raven that can help you analyze evidence, and then you might be able to search the web for more information on suspects. The cool twist on this one is that you may also obtain cybernetic implants that can increase your abilities. So picture maybe a cyborg with super senses that can help you find evidence, or maybe you have a zapper that can help you neutralize electronic devices. The possibilities are endless. So to quickly summarize it all together and wrap it up in one big bow, what is it? Chronicles of Crime Millennium Series are going to be 3 standalone games that do have some intertwining story elements that play upon the old Chronicles of Crime base game. But they are not expansions. Remember, they're standalone, playable right out of the box. What makes it different? Again, they're going to take that basic game system with the virtual reality and the cooperative play, but they're going to start adding in different elements just to spice things up a little bit. And I think that's what makes it exciting, is that if you love the base game and you love how the exploration and the deduction feels, you're going to love these small little elements that they're plugging in as well. And what's the deal with the Millennium Series? Well, that's for you to find out. So again, you can play each game separately. You can buy one, you can buy all 3, but if you do play them in order, you might be able to find some things that connect them all together. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I can reach out to Lucky Duck Games and I can give you my personal opinion of the game, specifically for Chronicles of Crime 1400, and I've played through a lot of scenarios of the base game as well. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.